Before that, we have Blind Mike on the sofa.
Yes, sir.
And Remy.
City Boy Rem.
City Boy Rem. Is that your official title?
That's the official alias.
It's official alias. And because you two collaborate a lot, that's why you've jumped on this. You're going to be performing together tonight.
Yes, sir. World exclusives.
World exclusives.
World exclusive. What is this? Never happened live
Well,
together.
Actually, it has, so we're lying to you.
Yeah. Well, that's. I always think it's good to start with a
World,
lie.
yeah, it's great. Now, world Twitch exclusives.
Breaks the ice because you two have actually known each other for a long time.
long
Like
time.
correct.
15, 16 years or something.
Glorious George, could you get up this lovely little picture I found on Facebook?
Oh, here we go.
This is it, which I think is
you done your
beautiful.
research, you know.
Which
it's
is
cute
the
though,
fact
innit?
that you got a little clothing deal with Percival, and you're like, who am I going to get down? Going to get Remy down.
Come on, man. Come
That's
on.
that's lovely.
I'm a real one, bro. I'm a real one.
Honestly, like your hair's not changed, Blind Mike.
I've not grown. We're the same height.
Are you grown facial hair?
Yeah.
There we go.
I grew downwards.
Mike, Remy, you're looking incredible, my man.
Thank you.
Wowzers.
what we do.
I mean, your complexion is amazing on both,
CMOS,
really.
innit? CMOS.
Melanated
Yeah.
King.
And do you know what? The right side of your head's amazing there, Blind Mike. I'd say that's your best side. I'm not going to lie.
I should have just copied and pasted it. Mirrored it.
So that's how long you two have known each other. Has it always been music-based, your relationship, or has it been more
It has,
physical?
you
Yeah.
know?
Do you know what's mad, yeah? I've been doing music since I was like 8, 9 years old, like doing guitar and all that. But he's genuinely the reason I started rapping.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like he used to just get me to rap battle people in school and that. I swear to God. Me and him, like,
So it wasn't conkers, it was rap battles at your school.
that was, we were never like sitting down and going, yo, let's make a song today. We
Yeah.
just like, one of us had hit the school table and the other
glad
one
you
had
said
just
table then.
freestyle and just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
in a way, bro, it was probably bullying when you look back at it. Like we said some ruthless shit to people.
Is there
innit? But,
is there
like,
any lyrics that spring to mind if you look back?
none
to
that I can even say.
Not broadcastable.
Not
Not
broadcastable,
broadcastable. Not
trust me.
broadcastable.
Nah,
No.
but like our school was it was a sink or swim environment in it. So
Yeah.
if it was a way of like, to me
Surviving.
it was a survival thing. So like for me it was like if I can just dome people off freestyling, they're gonna leave me alone in it. So
Well, it's better to use your wits rather than
have
your,
to
your
fight. Yeah,
fists and stuff
exactly,
like that.
exactly.
So
That was it. That was the
breaks them
thing.
down mentally more, which I mean, it's longer lasting damage. But there
That's
we
what we're
go.
going for. We're going critical
Yeah,
injuries,
they're
man.
still recovering from the wounds now.
Set man is still recovering.
Man's still recovering right now.
So, Blind Mike, how would you? Because if people haven't heard you before on the Twitch, how would you describe your music? Because it is quite eclectic. I'd say I've been listening to your stuff, and it's hard to pin down.
Just say it's sick, innit?
It's sick.
I don't know. I
It's hard to
can't-
find that genre on
Yeah,
Apple Music.
just put at sick.
Sick,
No, I
innit?
don't know.
Sick
It's. I just have always. I've never made music for anyone else in it. I've always just like, whatever's in my head is what I'm gonna make, and it's probably not always been beneficial for me in the sense of like, the age we're in, consistency of content, like a consistent sound that people can kind of attach themselves to. I've never given people that. It's always been like one of my projects will never sound anything like the last one or the
No.
next one because I'm still just like, it's a creative experience in it. Like
Evolving.
evolving all the time and like never trying to be tied down to anything. Like I
What
just
zone
love
would you
making
say you're in
tunes.
now then?
Do you know what, bro? I got really into Jamiroquai. So the EP
Okay.
that's coming
Did
out-
anyone else predict Jamiroquai right then? That's coming out of there. That came out. That's left
someone
field.
commented.
Someone's been watching Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, literally. Someone commented on one of my videos. Jack Harlow meets Jamiroquai, and I'm into that. I feel
That's
like
pretty. I mean, that's a
yeah,
high compliment.
like press
surely.
release, top of
You
the
should
press
get a big
release.
hat. just
Yeah,
to really bring
no,
on
I've
the
got one,
Jamiroquai.
bro. I've actually got a picture of me in the Jamiroquai hat.
No way.
Yeah, man. Not
There we
his
go.
hat, but
Not
same kind of thing.
similar one. You've gone this.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna if I'm
I
gonna
feel
rip
like
him
if
off
you
a
put
bit,
his
might
hat
as well
on,
do
you
it
get like
properly.
magic powers in it. But
Do you know
yeah,
what?
like I'm really into Jamiroquai, funk, Santana. Like the project that I'm putting out is very funk based, bit jazzy, a bit funk based.
Well, I can actually now you've said Jamiroquai, I can hear it on your Dance in the Rain.
Yeah,
especially.
that was the biggest one. That was the big, and then there's songs on the EP that's coming out that are even more.
That's
of that
okay. You
kind.
told me this before. Let's see if I pronounce it right. Duende.
Duende. Yeah,
Duende.
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
What does that mean?
Right. So, in the direct translation of it, is like, I'll find it for you. Like, so I'm
Should
not,
know
so
that,
I'm not
bro.
misquoting. No, just so I want to get it right word for word. Though you get me.
That's fair enough. You
I
know,
don't wanna
we
do-
can fill for time.
I don't
Remy,
wanna-
how was today?
Today was a great
Right.
day.
Fuck your day. I've got my shit.
Forget my story.
There we go.
No.
I
Right,
was
so
interested.
here we
You
go.
had a
Here we
great
go.
day.
Nah, it's a term for heightened state of emotion, expression, and authenticity, often connected with flamenco. And for me, I was watching this. There's a guy called Anthony Bourdain, who does like cooking and traveling and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's on Sunday brunch a lot, like clips of him.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's-
no, he goes Parts Unknown. And
yeah,
but then
Parts Unknown, and
yeah,
there's another one. But I just got well into watching his shit, and there was an episode where he went to Spain, and he goes into this cave with all these like old Spanish guys, and they keep.
Sure,
mentioning
was
the
he
word-
cooking or was it just the party?
No, he was just pissed up listening to guys play fucking flamenco music and that. And they all kept all talking about this thing, duende, and in English it's like it means that, but like the actual term in Spanish is more about the singularity of a moment. So like you see, like when everyone's in a band and they're jamming, and like that one moment where everyone's locked in and the rest of the world kind of doesn't exist or matter.
Yeah.
That's what duende is, and
Well,
I
that's
think
an
that's
interesting-
what everyone's looking for in their lives, innit? It's just that moment where.
But you've
That's
taken that as a
singularity.
solo artist. You're jamming off yourself, really. You
Yeah.
write everything on your own.
Bro, you got to be able to vibe with yourself, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a good thing to put out into the world. Vibe
Yeah,
with yourself.
Vibe with yourself.
And like we've already heard a couple of tracks from that.
Yeah.
When is it out anyway? First of all,
I'm
let's plug
aiming.
you.
I'm aiming to put it out in mid-January.
Mid-January.
That's like fingers crossed. Touch the wood.
We're open, so.
We're going mid-January. That's what I'm gonna say.
Mate, I'm excited because we've heard the 2 songs from it already,
Yeah.
which is Dance in the Rain
And Baby Alien,
Baby
yeah.
Alien, which, as far as names go, don't connect in any way.
Yeah.
But we know that the songs do all link together. If you listen
Yeah.
to Baby Alien, it just starts.
Mm-hmm.
There's clearly you are vibing off the song before. It's
Yeah.
flowing.
Yeah.
So the whole, like, I'm gonna call it a project, I guess.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what it
not an
sounds
album.
like.
Yeah, it's more of an EP than an
An
album.
EP.
Definitely.
Does the whole EP flow into one song into another?
Yeah, for me, that's when I listen to people's stuff. That's the biggest thing. Like that's my like number one box to tick is how cohesive, start to finish.
That
it
isn't
wants to be.
necessarily what rap usually does early days. It's mixtapes, things like
Yeah,
that. That's what you
yeah.
expect. So you're taking this from a different field.
But I'm not a rapper.
No, you do rap on most of your
But
songs.
yeah, no, I
though.
do. Yeah, no, literally. I just
So how
I
would you class yourself as a rapper then, or someone
Nah,
that
I don't know.
that can
I don't
rap?
even know what I am, bro. I
Yeah.
can rap. I just.
Are you the baby alien? Is this a metaphor?
Bro, that
for
is
you?
why it's called baby. I feel like an alien, bro. I feel like a baby alien.
Tell
like,
him.
yeah,
There
I
we
don't
go.
feel like I'm part of this world in a way.
Because the influences are it's jazz, it's funk.
Yeah.
Like where's
Rap's
that
defo
come
there.
from? Yeah, but
Rap stuff.
where's-
To be honest with you, bro, like my whole music taste is based off my dad. Like my dad put me onto everything I listen to these days. I got from listening to in my dad's car
Oh,
fucking
sweet.
20 years ago, 15 years ago. Like that's what the stuff that he played me back then is still the stuff I listen to this day. But then from him, from the way I grown up in school and that, obviously rap became a big influence as well.
What were you lot listening to in school?
Boy Better Know.
Boy better know
It-
JME
Yeah.
Skepta. I mean, remember the first show we ever did?
This is a good one.
Here we go.
This is a good one. So I was doing a residency at Sankey's hosting.
Oh,
and,
sweet.
This years ago. Like this is
How
like
old were you then?
I think I
Too
was
young.
18. Yeah, too
18,
young. I was
'cause
17 or
you
18.
just graduated like this year. From
Yeah,
your
great.
course, right?
I finished uni 2 years ago, but
Yeah.
I was only able to graduate this year because of all the
Shout out
all the
COVID.
bullshit. Shout out COVID.
Yeah.
But
Oh, God,
so
the ultimate collab.
yeah, literally. But so I was playing. I had a little hosting residency at Sankey's,
Yeah.
and obviously I probably hadn't seen you in like
Years.
a year, maybe
Yeah,
2 years or
yeah,
something. And then I shouted him one
You
night.
acted like this was a beautiful friendship that would never
Nah,
end. It's
nah,
been
nah,
2
nah.
years.
No,
Nah.
it
He
was
was-
all full circle, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was full
yeah.
It's
circle.
never died. It was
Circle
never
of
dead.
life. It's
Yeah,
Lion King.
trust me.
Through and through.
But then I was playing at Sankey's that night, and I said to him, "Yeah, come through." So he's come, and then I was on stage doing my thing, and I've just seen him, and I've given him the mic. My man's got up in front of Sankey's, never MC'd in his life,
First
just
time.
spat JME bars and got a reload in
Nah, I
Sankey's.
smashed it. It was natural.
Wow.
Yeah.
But to add to the story, my mum was a rapper back in the day,
No way.
and she did a show at Sankey's, pregnant with me, 20 years before that.
The spirit
The spirit
of rap
it was in there.
flowed through you
Flowed
via
through.
the womb.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Rap was in the placenta. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I mean, if you've not got an EP title, that might be it.
Rap is in the placenta.
Rap is in the placenta. There we go. We've had a question in from Ancoatsman 1010. It says, "What does Blind Mike like the most for dinner?"
Chicken and fries.
Ooh, that is such a good question.
It's the big questions we want to get on Twitch.
That is a big question. What does Blind Mike like the most for dinner?
That's a deep question.
If you come out with turkey twizzlers, mate, you gotta leave.
Oh no.
Come on.
Jamie Oliver's rolling his
Um,
grave.
Honestly,
He's not even dead.
like, I think if I had to go off what's the best meal I've ever eaten in my life,
Nah, I say what you have most.
On a regular.
Yeah, on a regular.
Probably wings and mac and cheese
Where are the best wings in Manchester?
from my kitchen.
From his
From
kitchen.
your kitchen?
my
You're
kitchen.
calling
His
that
kitchen.
out.
I'm saying it straight.
That's a
like,
big shout,
if
man. We have
anyone
some
has
good wing places.
anyone has smoke for me, 1-on-1, we'll take it there, and I will win.
How does okay? You got let's
a
put
rematch.
your guitar playing, your rapping, and your chicken skills. How are you ranking them?
Chicken top. the
Chicken
other two,
top, mate.
irrelevant.
You're in the wrong game.
Yeah, I am. No, I am.
Disgusting.
I mean, you need to. That could be merch. I don't know how. If you
Yeah.
get your face on a chicken wing, amazing. But this
Mad.
could put you to different levels,
Yeah.
and I'm excited
Nah, honestly,
for it.
bro, I'm all right at music, but I'm fucking sick at making chicken. Honestly.
Humble to the point.
Yeah.
Well, Blind Mike, we're going to see how good you are now at driving because we're going to get you on our game now. Okay, we're going to get the scoreboard up. I just want to say this hasn't been updated since Monday where we had a new high score. So you've got some big shoes to fill here. So 147 is actually now our top score.
Is it one lap? Yeah.
It's 2 laps, so your second lap will usually be the fastest. That was Joby Fuego on Monday. Absolutely obliterated that. He's on 147.
So what does it take your fastest time?
It takes your fastest time. So
Is that the game or is that real life?
these are the people that have played it. These are our
No,
previous
but
artists.
in the background, is that the game or real
That's
life?
the game, yeah.
No way.
Yo.
Yo, I don't play Xbox and that is mad.
You play PS2 still,
I play
innit?
PS2. I play PS2.
You are so old school,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Keep it real. Keep
I
it real.
love him, man.
That is not real life. That is
You need to get
that-
some glasses.
This is blowing your. Have you heard of the internet? It's
Bro,
gonna blow your mind,
what
mate.
am I on now? Am I not on radio right now?
Are we not on CFAX?
Exactly. This is actually all being put out. On AM. But yeah. So did you recognize any of those artists? By the way, is there
I
anyone
would-
that you want to try and aim to beat? Because we always like you to call someone out and go ahead of them.
I'm trying to.
I think
I'm trying to kill everyone here, bro. Sure.
Bandit. I like that.
Yeah, Bandit.
You
I
wanna
can- I
beat
think-
the- you want to
I
beat
think
the
I can beat the
bandit.
Beat the
bandit. I think
bandit.
I can
It's
beat the
got a
bandit.
good ring to it. Lovely boys, the Bandit Boys, but they are 150. I think you can do this, Blind Mike. I mean, it's going opposite your name
So I'm
here
gonna have
because
to-
you do need
I'm gonna have
vision
to
for
put
this.
the mic down and that.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
all right. Remy, you're right sharing a mic
Yes.
with
Yes.
Blind Mike. Oh, it's disconnected. Big Daddy Alex.
There you go.
That's his nickname because he does all the fixing here.
Daddy.
Are we disconnected? Big Daddy Alex, can you help us, please, sir? As always, get your questions in to try and distract Blind Mike during his performance. The more
I'm ready, man.
detailed questions, the better.
Ready? Drunk driving forever.
I mean, we saw how passionate Blind Mike was for his cuisine. So if you got any other questions on how to create
Prepare
the
chicken.
ultimate chicken, then I'm interested to know.
Chicken cooking competition.
Yeah, how to bring it in and bring it down. But it's always good to know. Here we go.
Here
We
we
are
go.
back on the score.
We're
so
back live.
I'll explain the rules again for you. Right trigger is accelerate, left trigger brake, A is handbrake, and that is to steer.
you have a clue,
You're
innit?
good to go. Blind Mike, press the A one. Let's get you on. I think
I'm more nervous for this.
That looks well real.
honestly, this is the people that makes most people S themselves, and we like to put you on edge before you get comfortable in your
First
environment.
person as well.
Here we go. That's the way to do it. Off he goes. Pure acceleration from the get-go. Can you drive, Blind Mike?
I don't have a license, but I can drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what that means.
Oh, he's a bad boy for life. What's the best advice you could give your younger self from M Love's Bass?
What's the best advice I could give your younger self?
Yeah, you could give. So let's say Blind Mike Jr.'s in here. I don't know why he's also your son as well as your younger self. And he's looking for some. You're doing this corner pretty well there, mate. You're clinging
get a
to
real
it.
job.
Get a real job.
Yeah.
Because at the moment you work, we spoke about this. You work with kids that sort of
I work with the youth.
the youth that have,
yeah.
and you box them and you teach them production.
Well, I teach them how to box. I don't box them.
You box them. You
don't
like
don't get me fucked up.
you box some kids and then you go.
No,
and this
yeah.
is how you produce a song. Don't
Yeah.
cry.
Yeah.
So what is your chicken technique that makes them so damn fine?
Oh, bro, 24-hour marinade for starter.
Okay,
right? And
I'm big into
also,
this.
Don't over-season the batter. Let the marinade bring the flavour, and don't over-season the batter.
What are you seasoning with?
Well,
you're not
alright,
going to
so if I'm
Kentucky
making-
chicken
if
me.
I'm
You're going to
making
tell me the
best-
secrets.
If I'm making the best wings I could put out, right?
That's what we
We're
want.
going in the marinade. We're going Thai fish sauce,
Oh,
chicken stock cube,
nice,
crushed
nice.
up, obviously salt, pepper.
You're not running over
coriander,
Remy right now, judging from his
coriander,
face.
Remy already knows, bro.
We had a chicken wing competition. It's on Instagram. You can watch
It's on
it.
Instagram. What's your Instagram? Oh, it should be on the screen. Follow Blind Mike.
Follow
there.
Blind Mike. You'll see it. City Boy
City Boy
Rem.
Rem.
At City Boy Rem. We had a chicken wing competition, right? let's just say I was cheated. out of a victory.
Oh,
I was cheated, but it's all right. You know, I'm gracious in defeat.
how was it decided then? You're doing a great lap
Come
here
on,
at the
yeah, you're in
moment.
a minute. Come on, get off the grass.
Oh, you're on the
Get off
grass, mate. Watch out for the grass.
Come on.
Yeah, this is not cricket, mate.
Yo,
Carry on,
doing-
carry
why are you
on.
doing sick and then-
Still, if you took that, I think that wouldn't beat Bandit. So you need to shave 2 seconds off that. That's your competition.
That's a lot of seconds in racing, you know.
Who'd win in a fight between Boris and Nicola Sturgeon?
Squad dash.
Nicola, straight away.
Hands down,
She's
mate.
powered by the love of the people, which
Yeah,
Boris does not have.
yeah. She's got iron brew in her veins.
Oh,
bro.
she does. She's got iron brew in her eyes. I love to see it.
Bro.
What's your favourite season? That's very nice.
Summer, hands down, bro.
Summer, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I actually hate winter so much, bro.
So you've just performed one of your first headline shows of the year.
No, it's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So this is the warm-up. Remy, are you performing with him tomorrow?
Performing with him, yeah.
Nice. So
We're
this is a
gonna-
warm-up
we're
for
gonna
both
smash.
of you.
And Sim as well. Shouts to Sim. there in
Sim,
the back.
who's going to be popping out.
We're all
There we
playing
go.
some-
We're all excited.
We've all got our own sets.
You've shaved 3 seconds off already.
Come on, lads.
As long as you don't smash into those tyres, you're going to be fine.
Don't let him get in your head like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting right in your head. Do you have any embarrassing nicknames, Blind Mike?
Embarrassing nickname.
Why are you called Blind Mike?
Do you know what, bro? It's a mad story. Like, it's a long ass story.
Well,
but-
we wanna hear
so,
it.
back in the day in school and that, like, man would just use anything that someone could, any information someone could get on you to terrorize you.
Yeah.
That's what they're
It's because
gonna
you were
do it.
rapping at them the whole time.
Yes,
That's probably
'cause
why.
I was bringing it on myself.
Yeah.
But so my dad's got something called glaucoma, which means he's basically blind and he can see a bit. But
Yeah,
he is
yeah.
pretty much blind, and like everyone in my school knew that, so they just used to call me or him blind in it. And then when I got dead into graffiti and that when I was young, so I
Yeah.
used to just write blind all over everything.
It's quite ironic to write blind over things,
yeah.
He
really.
was taking back the power of blindness.
Yeah, you
By the power
were.
of it, you get me?
Respect, man.
So I used to.
Go on. Okay, well, I'm going to not distract you right now because you need this. 147.28. Is that higher?
Bandit got beat.
I think
Bandit got beat.
that's currently, that could be tying as our top score right now.
Let me see.
Blind Mike taking it on.
You
Don't
see me?
believe his name
You
because
see
this
it,
man's
you
got
see me?
vision.
Come on.
There we go.
One.
There we go.
One.
Congratulations,
One.
man. So, do you feel better for your performance now?
I feel great.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like compared to the performance. That's gonna be amazing.
You can switch off now. Stay
yeah,
there.
don't go
Stay
anywhere.
right
Don't go
there.
anywhere.
But mate, we got to talk about because one of your music videos, "Dance in the Rain," you recorded that in an ice rink. In
Yeah.
January,
Yeah.
which sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. How
But
was
do you
that?
know what's mad? Yeah, I almost got like lucky, right? So it was someone else's idea to do it on an ice rink, right? Shouts to Laura. It was
Yeah.
her idea to do
I
it.
bet she wasn't there on the day.
She was, yeah.
Oh,
no,
really?
She was,
Committed?
Yeah.
I respect that.
She was. It was pretty much. She pretty much. Her and a guy called Sean Ward like collaborated on the video together.
Nice.
And I was really nervous about it because I had to ice skate, and I can't fucking ice skate. I've never ice
I
skated in my
didn't
life.
see you ice skating
Right.
in the video.
This is it, right? So I got out of it, right? Because I don't know if Jack's in here. He might have gone out.
He's left.
But me and Jack got into a really bad car crash the day before that video.
Oh.
And
well,
my
I mean, you
leg was
can't
jacked.
tell.
Like I couldn't walk, bro. Like
No.
literally couldn't walk properly. So I was like, right, well that's
Yeah,
me.
let's go stand on some ice.
Yeah,
That
that's me.
sounds
That's me.
clever.
That's me. Like getting a free pass to not have to ice skate in the thing.
You go
So,
to all
um,
lefts, not ice skate apparently, including vehicle crashes. But
Yeah,
fair play to you.
literally. So yeah, I managed to get like a lucky pass out of having to ice skate that day. But I really loved how the video come together. It was one of
looks
those things that
great.
it was like, for me, I think there's so many videos that I've done where you can put like an intense amount of planning into it and like really meticulously organize how are you going to do it, and then it all just falls to shit anyway.
Yeah.
Or you can show up on the day with no idea what you're going to do and everything just works somehow. And it was one of those days where like,
It just came
for
together.
starters, we was dead lucky. We managed to get some people from Disney on ice
What?
because they hadn't been able to ice skate. They had
Of
their
course,
world
'cause-
tour because of COVID and that. Like
Yeah, so
they
you
hadn't
just got
been on
Stitch, you
ice.
got,
They hadn't
like,
been on ice
Cinderella.
for like 6 months. So we didn't have to pay them. We were just like, do you
Missing
want to
it.
come and ice skate? And they were like, yeah, we'd love to.
Oh, amazing! Is that guy that spins in the middle?
That
I was going to say he's a bit too
that guy that
professional to be
looks
a
that guy that
mate.
looks well better than everyone at ice skating. It was him, innit?
He did show everyone up. It's a good thing in a way that you didn't try and do any ice skating.
I would have
anyway.
looked trash, bro,
Oh, man.
honestly. And there was a few casualties on the day as well.
Oh, really?
Couple
mate.
people that showed up to help out, like bust their lips and fucking fell over face first and that.
So some good outtakes for that video that
A
might
lot,
never see
yo,
the
some
light of
serious.
day.
Out of love to my friends, I've never put them out, but there was some proper jackass moments from that. bro,
I
like-
respect that. I also really like this line in the song. It says, "You heard me. I get money making music from my pain."
Yeah, you hurt
Which
me.
I
I get money
think's-
making music for my pain. You gotta flip it into something positive, man.
Yeah. So is that how you see your music? That you can?
Well, I always think I think people look at life in a thing of like you always want the most comfortable outcome to everything, but I also think that like for me, I don't know how anyone else does their shit, but like for me personally, I can't make music if I'm not feeling the emotion that I'm feeling that the song's about.
Yeah.
Like I can't make a happy song if I'm in a shit mood. I can't make a sad song if I'm buzzing.
Of course.
And I feel like living in the middle emotionally is not for me creatively conducive. So like I'll throw myself headfirst into situations and being like,
I'll get a song.
if the word like this, especially with like like the romantic world and all that kind of thing, I'll just take a chance on stuff. And I think, you know what, if I end up getting head burnt or heartbroken or whatever you want to call it, like fuck it, just make some songs about it.
Well, you own the song still. Even if you write a song for someone,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
still
it's
your
still my
song.
tune.
Yeah,
you get
exactly.
me?
They can't take it.
Exactly.
It's a
So-
good way of doing
so
it.
yeah, I just see it as like I think a lot of people play life a little bit too safely, and I think for me that's always been my rationale for being a bit of a reckless bastard. Sometimes is that worst case scenario, try and make some good music out of it at least.
I respect it. I've just got to pause it there because Johnny Apocalypse have subscribed for 3 months, Johnny.
Shout out
Yes,
Johnny.
Johnny.
Go on.
Shout out Johnny.
We
Go
love a
on,
bit of
Johnny.
Johnny. We like commitment
Man like
here on the
Johnny.
stream, and you're a legend, mate.
We support
Um,
Johnny's.
Tier 1.
When it comes to Duende, you've already got the artwork all.
Yeah, shouts
put
to
out.
Loosely Timmy from Germany, man. He
Looks
absolutely-
amazing.
Yeah,
so
he smashed
it's,
it, man.
Watercolor.
Yeah,
all the way
well, no, I
through.
think it was watercolor and then Photoshop over the top of it. But I actually don't know how.
Did he
it's-
paint it?
Yeah, he painted it.
Oh, shout out. Shout
Yeah,
out to
no,
me.
he's honestly
Shout out
that
to me.
guy's
It
that
looks
guy's really
amazing.
he's a
It's
really
on your
amazing
socials,
artist.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
Make
yeah.
sure you have a
Loosely.
little look because it is genuinely like really well put
It's
together.
beautiful. Like that to me, he did the same. He did the artwork for Baby Alien as well.
Yeah.
And ideally, I want to use him for every all my artwork moving forward because he's a guy, but like he's the first artist I've worked with that like what's in my head, he puts it on a page.
It did
Like-
when I saw it and I listened to the 2 songs you released.
Yeah.
The flow matches.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah,
important.
he really brings what's like for me. It's really hard to find people that understand my vision and like can bring it to life in the same way. And he was really committed. Like when I told him about Duende as a concept, he was coming back to me with information about it that I didn't even know. Like because he deep dived on it himself.
Oh really?
And like I think even the language thing of us not speaking the same language and it being in a separate language also.
How did you get in
like-
contact with this guy then? If this-
He done artwork he done a cover for my friend Sammy SVMI.
Mhm.
He done his album artwork and I really loved it. And so I got onto Sammy and was like, would you mind if I hit this guy up to do some work of my own? And I just think the way he, like what I loved about the way he works is before he asked me about any colours or any ideas, he said, send me the music.
Yeah.
And to me, that's well important. Like, because he's based it off what he's heard.
Not
And,
what
like,
you look like.
Not what I look like.
He
not-
thinks you
not
want.
what he thinks I want.
How
what
he
he
feels.
how he interprets what he hears. And
Well-
like to me, that was well important.
Well, that's incredible, man. And do you know what's a joy now? Is that everyone else who's watching this Twitch is going to get the chance to interpret your music as well because
Yeah.
you're going to be performing live. You're going to have Remy on there,
City Boy
Remy,
City
Man
Boy
like
Rem.
Sim as
Man
well.
like Sim as well. You're going to have a whole host of it's Blind Mike and Friends.
Blind Mike and Friends.
It's going to
Bro,
be.
to promoters out there, yeah, if you book me, you're booking Blind Mike and Friends.
You're getting
I
a
am
bar.
never
Yeah.
showing up. I'm never showing up by myself. I'm always bringing
there.
them and them.
Like we didn't
there.
realise that, but we're very joyous to have more.
I'm
It's
there.
always good. Bring your friends. So
I'm
don't you
there.
go anywhere because Blind Mike and Friends are going to be performing live for you in just under 5 minutes' time.
Yes,
Stick
sirski.
around.
Yes,
5
sirski.